Here we go, my friends. Oxygen Esports versus Sad Esports. Redux playing ISO, DAPR on the Phoenix, all that on Haven, my friends. This will be incredible. And the sound is buggy, bro. It's not my fault.
Molly the back corner already. The deadlock utility
Hopefully they fix this song.
Doesn't seem to care. It's pushed up ahead of it. Redux is able to find 2 comfortable kills. The double tap active here in a fight like that, but Coburg's able to break his way through it now. 2v2, still no plant yet. Coburg not allowing
the
that to
sound.
occur.
So weird.
Now Scuba has no choice but to stand and deliver. Tight angle with that
ISO versus ISO. Nice, man.
Scan with that pretty typical, like,
And that lock too, bro.
Over on B now. Undercut comes in, connects. Scan forced off the angle.
First time I see on this map.
Great trigger discipline. Good for 2. The stinger rings out. And Oxygen just did not check their corners. My goodness.
And that's going to be the wall going down after denied.
It was a DAPR or Sick who used to play Phoenix for Sentinels, man.
Anything going towards the C site.
Back in the old days, I think it was Sick, right? Or was it DAPR?
Pushing back. Scoopa for a good old
I don't remember.
on the push
One of the two.
C site and the split up. It's going to be good to equalize the numbers here in this spot. Plant goes down. Still 2v2.
He's taking it. Crazy to me. Berto really wants to just take that fight. Sees that wall obviously before it solidifies, a little bit weaker, gets more down. He wants to go for it. Nicely done. Mitch doesn't get rid of the recon. And gets double.
Damn, bro.
Sad. Nicely done.
3-0.
And this B side, just kind of waiting.
And mid, man. This guy is so good, bro. ISO mid.
Pushing on through and neglecting. They're
And
able to
Verno.
push on through.
And Redux.
Nice
Everyone's
shot
insane
from
on this thing,
Verno
actually.
to Get rid of Coburg. Get positioning on this site and get that plant down. There's the run it back. DAPR, hey, if you can get a kill here, it'd be so bad.
This is free,
But
right?
Are they going to respect it?
Essentially house money, and not, you know, in a sense it's like dimensional drift where you can walk up, get that information.
I tell you, man. Eyes on this guy.
Try and get a kill in that situation. So DAPR really not punished at all. Mitch able to find 2 big ones. CDeep trying to make his way through. Darkest on the other side, but they sort of come at staggered.
He still got one.
And
3-1.
Timeout.
Very quickly is important. Here's a runner back, though. It's going straight into garage. None of that deadlock util set up here, so DAPR gets up here for free, but Darkest holds the line.
This is
and now
nice.
they're going to be dragged into the shadow realm with nothing but a shorty. Okay, they did have an extra rifle, but Redux way too fast, so that establishes a player advantage here for Oxygen.
I love
Ult for Verno.
right away, even just for the positioning. If that was one out, well, they would have been able to shoot the body right after. They take a member out of the equation, get that site, and now they're going to be up in number.
I don't know how I pronounce the ISO name guy. Or Bassa?
In this post plant so much better.
I don't know, man.
Poised. Verno gonna be peeking around the corner, but
They don't say it.
Out.
How do I know?
For a reason, but it's gonna be
Oh my
DAPR
God.
stepping up on the Phoenix. Oxygen pivoting now, going through that garage. Darkest is through the back. Forced up, they know
Coburg?
that somebody's there, but
Nice RK, bro.
Lions. Redux will be the first on Oxygen to get a kill and starting the floodgates, trying to do back the damage that Coburg had done to the team.
Mitch going to be dragged out into the duel. Person with double tap available makes it that much harder. At this level, basically impossible.
How do I say this guy's name, bro?
Essentially an extra life.
They don't say it. I don't think they know too.
The drone being sent out towards C. About double the HP it used to have. Hard to bust that up, and Ferbs is able to come
Ferbsa, okay, that makes sense.
Take the round away. Just
30 seconds left.
And with 30 seconds and the barrier mesh right in front of them, that's something that they have to be pushing through fast. Mitch,
Oh, he got
aggressive push
destroyed,
up on
man.
to say will be able to get the upper hand over Dark is hidden in the back. So despite the hold, we'll be able to get control of this site. That's finally going to be wall coming over Astro.
Oh, the save.
A little bit more Assad. Go ahead and go for this retake. Pushing on in. It's been looked so good so far. Just Verno. It's going to be 1v1 now.
God, they almost
Verno
lost
coming
that,
out on
man.
top. Oxygen
64.
It's going to be an aggressive look towards A again, but not being held up over an A short. They're going to be continuing to push. That's going to be the A long push. Redux pushing out all the way
Oh, he
on
was
the
blind.
site.
No timing.
Dip along the back. Forced to just be backing up. They're not letting up at all. DAPR finally gets taken down around the corner, and here's the Hunter's Fury.
So which way?
double tap still a problem. Mitch able to get the better of Ferbs, though. Hunter's Fury able to cut through and claim Skarn, but does mean that as the smoke clears, it's only Scuba left. Frenzied fighting over on the A site. You saw DAPR really try to get that curveball wrapped around over to the suicide. But Sad did a very, very good job anchoring the site. Look at where the kills went down. As Oxygen tried to step up, there are so many players even getting in. There's a recon here for Scuba. So there's information to be gained at the very least, but there are a lot of possibilities to eliminate. And he's cut noise. Should we be able to get the plant off this?
2 shock darts as well to try and hold, and the noise cut. Sad Esports, they're playing together, but they're off the A site, pushing through that mid, and now have to go and respond. This is very doable for Scuba now, being able to get his pick of where they are. At Esports, they'll have to make sure they have the trade, and Coburg, full utility at this point.
The group up here for Sad. Over towards the A-long. Coburg obviously with that util, hoping to play with long since
Oh my
Coburg able to win the challenge out, but it could have
god.
gone either way. Close one, but a
That was
7th
close,
round
dude.
for Sad.
Redux does have a kill contract, so is someone he can
Represent
try
too.
and essentially steal off of site, try and get an early pick off that way.
No distraction.
Oh, here we go.
Febster ulting out.
I love it. I love it. This.
Goes fishing for DAPR. Now again, double tap.
No, I don't love that,
Still
bro.
able to
I
win
don't
the
love
fight
that,
out. Great
man.
movement there from DAPR.
What was that?
Challenge to win indeed. That's now still 2 plays here for Oxygen. Set up in sewer. Deep has to know about it. And again, something that's Sova util could be pretty brutal. If they just straight up contact this wall. Oh, they're going for it. Oh, Darkest Wild Prey able to win
Good
that,
trade.
though. Dip is good for the trade. Sad now have fortified their defensive position over on the A site. We have another ISO.
Okay, got
This
it.
time,
What on the
Darkest
ISO, man?
is
He
gonna
was
be
the guy
able to
who
win it
ult, bro.
out. That obviously puts Oxygen at a player advantage. Now their eyes are over towards C.
I love all of the noise towards A. While there was still 3 and the spike posted up towards that C site. As soon as they were able to hear a sound, well, that's Redux popping the ult.
75 is a good half.
Situation.
But this map is
3-2
a
now,
attack side, you know?
and about 30 seconds left.
Used to
on
be,
the
but
clock for
actually with
Oxygen
the
to work
scopes,
with, trying to figure
30
out
seconds left.
I don't know
where
anything
they should
anymore,
go
man.
ahead and hit. Looks like they're going back towards this B site. And they got the utility. Try and push down that A side completely.
Again, see contingency very good just to cut that left-hand side of the site off and a wall on the right. Allowed Oxygen to get in, but they're not ready for the late reflank here. Scuba, at least in a position to receive Coburg. That puts it all up to Dip, who has to traverse the slow field in order to get over to the side itself. At least can narrow the odds down a little bit. Definitely knows that Oxygen playing here through the middle part of the map. It's a shoulder peek from Verno to confirm. Dip there, to my knowledge, out of sight entirely. So this has to be raw.
75.
Now, obviously, we
Okay.
push up behind a contingency.
This is why I was
As long as
strong,
like
man.
the map is basically made for that ability. So Zad do get in with a striking distance off the side pretty much straight away. Good damage for Redux though through the smoke. Double tap.
Okay.
Active, but caught in a
Clean.
grab net. DAPR able to free himself there and already did so much work. Molly found a kill. 2 other players fall.
So annoying.
Zad tried to throw a wall to the back of the side.
I hate that lock, bro. Not gonna lie.
Quickly to allow
I hate
the
playing against.
reinforcements to filter through. And Mitch has a great timing here. Can't argue with that. Spike now loose, and Coburg has to drag himself back in the direction of sewers to pick it up. He won't make it in one piece.
He's just standing strong
Okay.
over in that B window, respecting that there could be anyone anywhere. And Verno, with that wall up, will be backing up as
Oxygen
they go to
has
break
3
it.
players, you don't say.
But you know that on Sad Esports end, there has to be a little bit of doubt when that flank will be coming in.
Oh.
Have to be pushing on out in that push. Gonna be 1-for-1 trades.
Robson.
Redux unable to quite
Good
make it
kills, man.
happen.
2v2.
And the hold by
He
Verno
has ult.
finally is eventually gonna
Look
fall.
at DAPR.
That's gonna be the wall going on out. Plant down to 2v2.
Spike planted.
DAPR finally the
They know.
around.
They kill a guy on
and
window
saw that
before.
information and know that he could still be there. It's gonna be an
One
opportunity
enemy
to push up
remaining.
now and punish. His ult is there.
Player standing.
Ooh, hang on.
1v1.
There's something here. Scuba though is going to be on the wrong side of the wall. That's still something that has to be dealt with. The thing stays up forever. Winning out that
Bro,
duel
the
is
time.
huge, but in the meantime, DAPR on that C-long flank was spotted out. It was obviously something that Sad had a
Darkest,
time
man.
before.
Confident, bro.
Timeout.
No deadlock here for Oxygen. They don't have access to all that. Util Redux able to win the fight out there though. Traded by Ferbster. Double tap definitely involved. Here's the annihilation. Mitch cowering off this corner. Knows he has to take a fight. It's absolutely brilliant. Not only getting rid of the Sova, but just ruins the double tapped up ISO. 2 huge kills and that completely cuts the legs out from under Sad. Verno comes in and finishes the job.
Yet again, we're going to be posted back. Going back to what worked. That's going to be the fast push towards C.
Oh,
Great paranoia from
Good
Mitch.
shots,
Completely
Verno.
shuts down Skarn's momentum. Pushing out behind a contingency with those blades out. Dip here hoping to find something and does extract DAPR from the C site. We'll have a rotate
Verno has
super
ult.
in just a moment, but for all intents and purposes, Oxygen have stifled this fast hit. Sad have no map control elsewhere. They put all their eggs in this one basket. They can rely at least on the Al drone, but I don't think they need much info. I think they have a good idea of of where Oxygen is set up based on the hail of metal that's being thrown at them. They need to find a way now at this last minute, and Verno's going to make it even more uncomfortable, returning Redux to the fray. Who has ult, by the way?
Okay,
We're just gonna rip two of the ults right
actually.
away, and that's gonna be
Redux
even
has
more
ult too.
information. You overstayed your welcome in C-Long. Hunter's Fury is going to be picking up a kill and going for the punish. That's going to be the fast rotate now, looking towards this A site. Since you know that Scuba's kind of been more so posted up towards here, and you should get it
Scuba heard
relatively
that.
for free, but Scuba's rotated back really fast. Oh, I'm not landing the shots, though. Bring it 2-2.
And this is problematic now. Dark is able to get over to the A site, set the wall up. There's also a sound sensor in the corner.
Oh, he got the
They do have
plant.
down. No ability for Redux to interrupt that spike plant. At least able to win the fight out. Getting through the wall a little bit complicated. You can
Good
see
job.
Verno exposes himself, trying to break the wall down. An ace from Coburg. That is absolutely ridiculous. But Sad just want to imply that they could be heading into Garage, and that has drawn Verno into that position off the B side.
Okay, Fabsa.
Now with Redux down, there's actually no one sat on
He's
the
one
side.
away from his ult.
Contingency aimed at the left-hand side.
But he hasn't been able to
Straight
find
on
much,
in, they're throwing the wall.
much success, man. Not gonna lie.
Here from Sad. We're very quickly going to be in post-plant territory now. Oxygen trying to rally themselves here from the A side of the map to get there. That is pretty beautiful. Breaking the wall, getting that 1 kill on B has opened it right up.
And there is an attempt at a flank coming out from Oxygen and instantly denied. So they're going to have to go through these A and C links. Right away, Scuba going to be able to get a kill. They have utility to try and push on through. And playing so far back, we even have a lot of utility from just this Sova and this Astra. This post-plant can get a little bit dangerous. Trying their best. The time's quickly running out. Shorty won't do it in that case. But DAPR looking to get as much done as he can. 2v2. Trying to bait out the information. Trying to bait out the peak. But as the smoke's gonna fall,
Yeah, Sad is looking better here, man.
Time forced to back up in that Sad Esports now on match point.
Next map
They've got to land the
will
planes.
be Sunset, man. If Oxygen win theirs,
First
which
map
they
in Sad
probably will,
Esports already showing there's a
I
lot
think.
to be excited about in this series.
they
Brayden,
decided below us,
so
man.
close. Now,
Here he comes,
pushing
man.
out aggression towards
Now
the
you win,
east
right, bro?
suburbs. That is gonna
I trust you, man. I trust you.
Uzi kidnapped over on the other end.
Okay,
Oh,
clean
little
one tap.
shots, but hey, we'll get there in the end. Scuba taken down, you get your shield, and Sad Esports can continue to try and push out onto the site, but already the rotation coming on through, not quite committing. They're gonna get their pick and they're gonna get out of there.
Yeah, pretty early. DAPR's already pulled off the C side. He has a feel that with
Oxygen better not start going back.
here from Sad, they're not going to end up committing. And the rest of Oxygen start to follow suit, but they have to again redistribute themselves across the map because they don't really have any information. They're not playing the kind of Sentinels like a Cypher that can, have a cam up, that can give them an idea. Nothing to narrow down their decision making about where to stand. So they're trying to hedge their bets as well as they can.
Coburg?
Coburg already through Garage. Is there a timing here? No. Mitch decides to peek.
Spark is going back A.
Take the Astra down.
There'll be a little bit of information that Sad, maybe not too post up towards that A site, but it's a double fake. Sad Esports, now that there's the information given away on C, is going to push on forward onto this A site. Quick little dash up, the kill on Verno, but Redux hitting along the back of site.
Yo, this guy's
Gonna get it
insane,
all
man.
done by himself.
I love Redux,
3
bro.
headshots with the Guardian, and now a 3v1.
Yeah, no time, no time.
Out, but Oxygen full control of this site.
10 seconds
Just a raw
left.
Despite
composure.
non-possession.
Okay, he's decided to
No
save.
chance here for Dip.
Hey, he's gonna take those, and he's gonna take 3 of those. Now post up against this A site yet again. Dart will give away the information. And Scuba just going towards the back of site, making sure you're not gonna get picked off if the push comes on through.
They're going to wait a walk up here. Straight up walk into the site. At the same time, Oxygen don't start
Good shot.
tailing themselves. Scuba, they're not ready. But how
Ooh.
far forward Burbs is. DAPR in that corner, double tap
Looks like
activated.
GG. 5v3, Drax with
Having a
ults.
great
Same for
time.
Coburg.
And again, that obnoxious deadlock wall has been put up. Coburg's also in a position to watch for any flank. That means there is one route of approach, if not through the wall at Link. And that's from Heaven. It's basically untenable for Oxygen. It might be a 3-gun save.
You want to fight it?
They can't do it.
Nope. You gotta go for it. You gotta go for it.
Me when
The
I don't
wall
look at the
up.
score.
At this point, the wall is up. The Annihilation clear out the corner, and guns recovered. On the side of Sad Esports to be pushing back through. They have all this information in the world, all the momentum in the world, and pushing out forward.
GG!
Okay, Mitch could do most of it, but he can't do it all. Sad Esports, 13-9 to take the first map in the series.
I still think they should have saved their guns for the next map. That's all I'm
Just
saying.
in case.
Brutal stuff there. Again, we've now seen this comp work you know, in the post-patch.
5v5 retake, my friends.
On this retake.
This is a much
And
better
something
map for
like the KO
Oxygen.
knife to get this information and to suppress. It'd be so nice.
I would be very surprised if the Sedge was at Oxygen here, man. That would be insane, bro.
Through steps. Nice little push towards the back of sight. That's going to be a lot of damage done as the trades come on through. But this delay is so nice.
Here come Oxygen, though, grouped up here trying to make... Oh, my goodness! 3 kills.
Oh my.
Now again, Oxygen aren't sure. Are they still here?
Man,
Drone does come out.
Oxygen cannot lose this round, bro.
You spot Redux tucked into the box.
Terrible money.
About it. Out front of the Rolling Thunder, which is thrown straight through the side here. Dip gonna capitalize instantly on the push. Verno from spawn able to hold his ground and his nerve, but Darkest eventually trades it out. And there is a timing from Scuba. There will be an info trip, I think, the further up he goes. So keep an eye on that.
Perfect agent in that situation. Get past the trip. They have no clue. This timing could be absolutely everything. Coburg, though, not going to be completely off the angle. Kind of keeping a little bit of an hold back. But not going to be winning out on that fight. Oxygen now with numbers, being able to push on through. But not for long. Dark is stepping up huge.
Herbza.
Timeout.
Scuba holds the paranoia.
Forwards for Oxygen.
DAPR and
Verno
Mundi
is
capitalize.
one away from
Gonna
his.
have advanced warning of this, though. He needs to take the fight.
Playing one taps.
Okay, able to win it out against Scar. There's the paranoia, but it comes in a little bit too late for DAPR to get more than one. But Scuba makes up for it. Coburg and Dip taken down. The fault line, yes, will force them off the angle, but Mitch
Clean
is
round, man.
here
Spike
to
down.
recover.
They need that.
And it's all up to Ferbsy, who was pinged out there by the 0 point. Not much left to do here.
Didn't use any ult.
I love
Perfect.
that buddy system coming out from Oxygen. You peek one, all of a sudden you're going to get absolutely dumped by the other around the corner. Ferbs in an impossible situation. Oh,
Now that mid control has to manifest in an advantage
Right
on
now?
one of these
Oh,
sides.
so?
Dad haven't been able to do anything to pressure A with it. Inferno holds
Whatever
it
in
down
Thunder.
A long. Now it's getting dangerous for Sad. Scar
Do you have
very,
to sit
very
there, bro?
low still.
Cover going out.
Inferno completely unbothered. The renewal of the one-way. Scuba shoulder peeking to C3.
They do, man. They do. That's beautiful. That's how I play it.
And House.
Wait for the
always
flash.
wins.
Beautiful. Only Darkest left.
around the corner. The
No money.
Darkest by
One away from his ult
Not
too.
a single member of Oxygen has been lost.
43.
Timeout.
Eventually he will be halted. He's actually going to see this. Won't
Gonna
hear
catch
it for
someone to
now.
push out.
That's right. Dip and Scar are about to give him an option here. Beautiful one. It would have been beautiful. Just the one now. That A side as a result
That's
of the
good.
push off of
Put
it
some
by
damage
DAPR
to it.
is held by no one.
5v4.
Oxygen grouped up towards top mid.
Now that'll be the utility. That'll be the ult to get onto site. Be able to clear it out. I'm gonna have a 4v4 on this post plant in.
Okay, come on.
Coburg's gonna be the first to be kicking it off. 30 seconds, like not
Too bad.
quite down. Instead, it's gonna be the kills as Oxygen again are gonna try and push on through, but this time it goes around.
6 to 5.
Now going to run into a trip here.
Cover going
But if
out.
anything, this is probably just going to speed Oxygen up a little.
My princess.
Here we go. Ferbs are back in spawn. Nose are out on the site so we can span through that
The
side.
quality will be
Takes
better
damage,
next round,
takes a
my
fair bit of
friends.
his own.
It's kind of bugged right now. I will try to
Dad might
fix
try
it.
and make a play here. The one through tiles and overload link might be the option.
Got a full 5v5 retake on this one. And a lot of utility, especially eyeing up Darkest here. Pushing Redux off that spot's gonna be huge, and that's the nade itself in the corner. All right, that could be huge damage here on a pistol round. Everyone already so squishy. A little bit of suppression, a little bit of information. Flank denied, but trades coming on through as Oxygen try and hold on to this site. Sad have the advantage though, and DAPR around the corner doesn't quite have the angle.
remaining.
Dip, full defuse taken down though. What? In a span of a second. Such a strong player. Definitely someone capable of holding it down.
Fault line definitely affects Ferbs. Under a lot of pressure here, hit by the 0 point. Redux though, not aware, I guess, of him being posted up on that pillar. This has gone pretty well for Sad so far, but they've got to convert.
B.
Our drone sees Verno extremely low. Pinged down as he tried to go for a plant and doesn't want to take the risk. Those shock darts would be lethal. The Darkest waits in the wings here. Aftershock
Too high.
thrown out. That does interrupt the plant to some degree. Verno eventually is going to have to stick it though now. As a lot of this relies on DAPR to play off of
One
Verno.
enemy remaining.
There'll be some bait, I think, in this round, and Skarn clears him up already.
This one all on DAPR.
Tripwire destroyed.
Holding out. Little tap on the defuse. Bring him out. At Esports, if they play together, they should be able to have this little peek around. Miss shot, gets the one. Crosshair on the head of the second. Trying to get under Sad's skin just a little bit.
Deleted.
Nice little pick from DAPR through upper mid, though.
Yeah, I guess there's the gap in that cage that can be exploited.
9-6, my friends. 5v4.
Neural theft available here. Yep, gonna pop that straight away. Oh, no, the Darkest is swinging this.
Ooh, Darkest.
Two heads go rolling instantly. Now the fault line gonna be thrown out. Ferbs that can really start to pinch here. The Darkest gets
That was
caught.
close.
Maybe overheating a little bit on that push in the market. Oxygen now have some time to breathe. They have an even scenario in terms of players, and it might be a late audible over towards A. But if they test top mid, Skarn is going to be waiting. Smoke comes out to obscure the angle.
30 seconds
Skarn is
left.
none the wiser.
Gotta know there's somebody lurking around. Someone. That's gonna be the confirmation. Pearl theft. To be committed. Mitch so low on HP already. Basically 2.5 members here. Other than that, pretty even on the retake. Verbs are gonna be lurking around. This could be nice for the angle. Only has the one side to be worried about, but Scuba has the upper hand. He's gonna be timing though. No! Shot right in the back. Now Sad Esports can continue to try and push on through. He's a little closer into the grasp, but they got the
Redux.
information. Great pentels to push back though.
That is such a huge kill. This spike is planted in an awkward location. I don't think Sad know or can be sure if there is anyone in Evo or not. Now they know.
Oh
They see him.
my
Oh,
god,
doesn't
this
matter.
kid is
Last thing
unbelievable,
they see,
man.
in fact, before Redux puts one between their eyes. Yeah, neither of these teams really know what the setup for the other's looking like. Skarn's about to find out in an unequivocal fashion. Pops at least two there over towards B lobby. Now forced back after it deploys the paint shells, and in the market go the defenders. Here they come.
A suppressed, blinded the whole team pushing towards, being able to hide behind the box.
What's happening? 2v2.
But Oxygen, they keep pushing on through, but wait a
Spike
second.
down B.
Sad. All of a sudden, number advantage to push on through. But they've held strong. It's
What are you droning?
Two.
Oh my god, and they won the round, man.
Timeout.
We don't always see attackers like fully expose themselves here. Ferbs is hanging around though. He wants a bit of this early action, and it ends up being a great trade. Skarn's going to try and get out, but the showstopper will be in hot pursuit. He is able to get away from it though. Takes a bit of damage, but keeps his head.
Verbs are going down first there. Has to hurt so much in the round. And Oxygen get essentially a free sight after that. And Redux posted up in such an aggressive position. Sad throwing a lot of util back, but with the paint shells, everything else, Redux can delay just a little bit. And even gets out. Actually crazy. Getting everything thrown at him. Has to pull out the shorty. I almost thought he was about to get away with that for a second, but here comes the flood back onto site.
Oxygen need to slow it down a bit. Sad now, able to flood over into the B side. They test the spike. Skarn, just contacts raw.
Round's over suddenly.
And
No?
in these post
Yes, it is. Mappy point for Oxygen.
Oxygen down. So much momentum in the round. Coburg's gonna catch out that there's somebody lurking around the bottom of mid. Oxygen don't have to contest it, but
This kid, man, I can't wait
they
to
are
see
going to.
Redux and
Redux
franchise,
is
man.
two. It's gonna be
Can't wait, bro.
Push on out. Why not? Let's get a little silly with it. Now the push out on.
So we are going to load us in,
Okay.
like we all expected.
Yeah, this one about wraps it up, Sierra.
Everyone hide.
Ferbs, who's looked
Well,
amazing on
Side
the
Sportsman, play very well.
This map especially has struggled here, along with the rest of Sad.
But it's gonna be tougher than on Lotus as well, man.
GG! As Oxygen are going to take us to a map 3, ending on a flawless. We expect no less from their Sunset. I think they're now 4-0 here in stage 2 on that map. It's always a scary one to see come into the pool, and a great way to recover, to reset after what went down on Haven.
Let's go, man. Is Scuba on the Clover Redux again on the Raze?
Big difference
This
makers
is
that
a
they
good
have
map
is
for
that
Oxygen, man.
Sats
They're pretty good
Sova
here.
Dip pilot in that.
Coburg?
Gonna be able to get that information
Interesting.
right away. Be able
Love
to figure
it.
things out.
Scuba's alone. Scuba's alone.
Scuba
Doesn't know?
just around the corner, but Coburg, that's gonna be the flank through.
Oh
Not
my
gonna be
God.
fruitful though. Instantly taken out. Season
crazy,
even
man.
Up, but so is a member of their team.
One from Scuba has a sixth sense about that one. Beautiful response. And yeah, Oxygen going to group up in halls for a flood here out onto the side. Ferbs are sitting back and in a position to take any sort of flank, but it's not going to be the case. Oxygen not really waiting on the breach here, so going to go in without that utility by the looks of things. Verno opened things up well, cutting Sad now down to 3 players. Cyber Cage thrown up. Here comes a fault line from the attackers that was in halls. So they are able to play off that breach eventually.
This is gonna be tough for Sad, bro.
It's just going to be Ferbs versus 4 and a very solid retake. Oxygen really well drilled.
I like the aggression that they had, though, and gonna be peeking up against this A site yet again. Double satchel in. This time on the
Beautiful.
upper boxes. Open door. Verno has no idea what hit him.
In a baby door very quickly.
Beautiful, Skarn. That's insane, man. Redux so low.
Redux is so low. Next round, the buy gets a little funky, a little awkward. DAPR here wants to circle and take a position at upper. Because Sad have really syncopated their tempo here, he will be able to get entrenched. Might actually drop down onto that A site. Maybe look to try and get into 3 or just die instantly to start Darkest. Either way, it's Oxygen now with just the one left. Only Scuba. Forced off that line and likely will run into the waiting arms of Ferbs here if he's not careful. Making a lot of noise here in Baby Door. And that will do it. Dap sees all of this though. No confirmation for Sad whether there is a player sitting inside tree here.
DAPR with the charge.
Here comes the door.
Nice.
Recover though, and he breaks 2 of them in half. Beautiful stuff with the judge. Spike now losing.
I hate the judge, bro. But it's fun to get kills with the judge, you know?
Try and recover it, but DAPR finds another one with the judge, then upgrades to the Vandal. This is supposed to be a bit of an awkward buy round. DAPR couldn't even bring a proper gun in. And he's laying waste to Sad, who are down to 2. Still no plant yet. Ferbs are decayed down, of course, by that metal. And Skarn going to be kept off the site by the smoke and the mosh pit. Now even getting out alive is in question.
3 to 2.
So a second bite at the apple, so to speak, should he get gunned down here. And that's why he might look to play aggressively.
You get 1 on the way out, pop alt. Get none, pop out. That's also gonna work. Redux, that'll be the push on in. Off of that, try and capitalize. Scuba, not gonna be able to make use of the alt here.
30
But
seconds
Sad
left.
haven't been able to push out onto the site fully either. Only have a little bit of a hold. And Oxygen through the corner.
They're so low. Darkest down to 4 HP as well. Dangerous territory here for Sad, who don't yet have a plant. Oxygen had only the clove on the site. But because of that ultimate, there's so much space able to be made there by Scuba.
10 seconds
And time bought. Sad have to stick to plant right now. Redux knows it too. Knows there'd be an off-angle player. Coburg
Planted.
in a decent spot to watch the push out of halls gets brought down. Now it's dip into the smoke. Shorty time.
What?
Redux never saw dip.
Timeout.
Orb's not necessarily the most free for Oxygen if you're looking at this A site and the aggression that Sad Esports has had for it so far. But if they try and get aggressive this time around, Redux already posted up quite far. Popping around the corridor.
He's so clean, man. He's so good.
The Hunter's Fury, but the
Pavicha.
getting the kill.
Fairness to Hazard.
Nonetheless, the ult's gonna be taken down, and Oxygen better off for it in this round. Now just 2 left for Sad Esports, and Spike not possession either.
Burno able to recover Thrash. No reason not to try and use it here when it becomes available once more. So now Sad are smoked off and they don't have any way of getting through. We're going to recon through the smoke.
look at Scuba.
Play off of again, I think. Dip might hope for a ping. Yeah, they're just going to play off of it again. Oxygen are ready for it.
4 to 3.
We'll see if they try and make use of that Raze ult here.
As soon as some information's given away, Redux can pop that ult. Fault line tries to slow him down. All the utility to try and slow down. But still pushing on forward. Not only the show.
He's unbelievable, man.
But the
I love
this
this kid.
Dip, who tries
5
to
v3.
punish the aggressive
Ult per Verno
Raze.
and mid.
That Esports running away from that C site. They had a little bit of presence over on A. But Oxygen, they have not moved at all. This is where DAPR has been posted up. And that's going to be a lot of information. Darkest does have control of tree. Sad, they have to push out onto the site. And I don't think Oxygen's going to let them.
Paranoia here on Scuba, but the numbers definitely favoring Oxygen. DAPR, though, caught it here on the site. Can they play off this Dizzy?
Props to Sad, man. They're playing good Valorant.
Almost certainly. Here come Oxygen. Looks like Verno was actually caught inside of that one. Doesn't matter. Redux finds his 3rd in the round.
Timeout.
Any harm,
Herbsa?
though. But look at Oxygen getting a little bit more aggressive, posted up towards this B. Herbs is not going to go.
This kinda has her stopper. Verno with trash.
And Oxygen running away. This could be the reposition, though. Right through baby door. Skarn, that's the alt pop. And Oxygen, again, forced to be running away. Not going to be able to utilize the rocket. Just kind of thrown in a little bit of a hope. And now Oxygen, the retaliation. The flash missed.
Miss.
I mean, it wasn't
Around
looking
the
for...
corner.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They got destroyed.
Past him, but this is falling apart for Oxygen.
That
Oh,
kill
brother.
Wow.
made all the difference,
Spike
man.
planted.
That is messy.
Verno 1v5.
Bono, last one standing here.
Gotta save. Drop a weapon.
Again, money really an issue in his half for Oxygen. There's just so much to ask for here.
Good luck,
from
bro.
Bono. It all fell apart for Oxygen, who wanted to flood back into A.
6-5.
Oxygen as they make their way in.
The trip's only good for the information, but the util and the sounds anyways. But they're not even going to. That's a trip. And that's going to be the rotate over. And that's going to be a sad to capitalize off of that. Costs were clean, but Oxygen finding their footing are going to be able to clap back. Now numbers advantage 3-2 in this pistol round.
Scuba is so good with their
Scuba
friends,
in the
man.
corner.
Only Koberg left.
3K. Now
I
Koberg
personally think that with this pistol,
is going to be
they're
by
gonna
themselves.
run over Sad now
Trying
in
to
the
push
second
on
half,
through.
man.
Mitch will be able to get this
My
stuff down,
opinion.
though.
Spike
Like that from
planted.
Oxygen a lot. They break the trip on B, pulling people from Sad over to that site.
Buy-up.
Oh, they need to win this round, my friends. Otherwise,
I
think it's over.
Towards that A, but Oxygen are going the other way.
one away from his ult.
Nobody here to
Gonna get on the
compete.
plant.
Urza has backed up, not wanting to put himself in
Oh
too
my
much
God.
danger after initially getting hit.
Luck to be alive, bro.
Little util at the beginning of the round. Thrash coming on out.
Okay.
That'll be able to start clearing just a little bit.
We got three,
But 3 detained.
Oh my god, they don't
Gonna
know.
be dumped on the detained plate.
Ah, spring, the spring. 3 HP for Darkest.
But Oxygen 9 out of
Crossfire, crossfire. Oh my god, bro, what was this round?
Wild Spray on the move. Takes down the two remaining.
This is
players
over,
of
bro.
Sad.
Stage 5.
Timeout.
Aggressive push on the C. Like, Urza has to back up every time. You cannot take this rampaging Oxygen on your own. But Oxygen aren't going to commit. They're backing out.
Ooh,
that's
go
the
back.
right. Unfortunately,
I
it
told you
wasn't
guys,
really
this
playing
guy,
the side, actually
pretty
very
good
late
player,
help,
man.
But Oxygen didn't really fancy playing the post plant over here. So they attempt to beat, push, but Koberg is lying in wait again from Baby Door. Same angle is held most
Oh,
of
deep.
these rounds.
Nice.
With limited
Redux.
variation.
Redux. It's him, man. It's him, bro. It's him.
Save them, that's three.
Oh!
This guy, the four.
Oh no! Darkest, why you do that, my friend? Bad guy, bad guy.
One of the most ridiculous things I've seen here in challenges. Watch out.
Tens? This is their position, by the way. I call it Tens now.
Badly. Showstopper on C. They're trying to sell this. But Koberg, he's seen enough to not be pushed off this angle. Now he backs out. Now there's a question. Where's the spike at? They're pushing A, but they've already showstoppered onto C and created all of that space. Koberg falls back to tree, trying to buy some time. But Sad don't really know where to put themselves right now.
They got their one member
DAPR,
towards
what a
tree,
pick, man.
and that member taken down. Neural theft after DAPR gets that kill. And Sad Esports don't necessarily know what's hitting them, but Oxygen has all the information in the world and will be able to try and execute from there. Wingman does get broken though.
30
and the
seconds
util
left.
to try and push them back is Sad. 30 seconds left. They can hold off just a little longer. They got all the utility in the world to do so. A little push up though, and DAPR is going to be punishing
Scuba has ult.
that aggression. Push on forward though. Rolling Thunder.
Beautiful,
It's
beautiful,
everything being
beautiful.
locked right now. Just 10 seconds left on the board.
10 seconds left.
And cuts around the corner. They're
Darkest?
not gonna get the kill though.
Redux got the chill.
Wow.
Map in serious point.
Timeout.
Straight up 5 ultimates here. You know, and those are the kind of rounds that you can deterministically win. But Oxygen want to put this to bed before that.
Oh, Scan.
Good round for Skarn, who's at time.
Huge, man, huge.
Today. Comes alive there.
Shoot his friend, bro. Shoot Darkest.
Darkest
Bad guy.
Tickle with that Hunter's Fury. And into B, go Oxygen. Again, not committing. Elaborate mid-rounding from this team. Now they're going to run into Ferbsy here, who does have the weakest gun, arguably, on the board for Sad.
It is in the hands of Ferbza though.
I never see a team lose the 5v3, bro. Never in my life.
Shot. The backup, Dizzy on through and unable to handle the push. Oxygen, we're down for numbers from the count, but that's going to be a great equalizer, and Scar copy the showstopper, won't be able to capitalize.
Oh, I mean, this is cooked. Surely Dip can't do anything about
It's
this.
unbelievable, man. How it's happening, man? GG.
Inferno follows up on the thrash, and Oxygen take the series 2-1 with a 13-6 victory on Lotus. Get the closer points throughout the series, but honestly, those last couple of maps, you can see why Oxygen are so feared.